To the field for the coin toss.
Looks like we here. Welcome everyone to the West Portsmouth Complex as we have the West Portsmouth Tanks taking on the Dayton Oilers. Hello, I'm Nick Newton along with my broadcast partner Michael Vermillion. What's going on, Vermillion?
I just rolled in today, visiting with some family this weekend, but spending the rest of the evening with my other family today.
Well, that's great. That's great to hear. Well, the Tanks are coming in at 4-0 of the season, coming off a very good win against the Portsmouth Stealth, which personally that game could have gone a whole lot worse. A 41-0 win.
Yeah, I don't think the score was any indication as to how dominant the Tanks performed in that game, and unfortunately there was a lot of flags being thrown on both sides of that game, but we persevered. Man, we're out here now to face a decent Oilers team out of Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, this team is actually quite the nobody's really talked much about them, but the thing is, though, they are quite actually good. They're one of those sleeper teams that you could watch out for come playoff time.
I agree with that statement. I do. I'm going to throw a little bit of pro football history out here. It looks like Cedric Johnson is out there, the captain of the team, number 0. And if it's who I think it is, I played with him. Miami Valley Panthers.
Oh, man, don't set yourself off that man, you old man. But anyway, it looks like the coin toss has just been flipped.
And the Oilers have won the toss.
The Oilers have won the toss. And they will defer to the second half.
It's almost time for some football. Oh, let's get ready to rumble!
Oilers coming in at, I believe, 1-3.
I think that sounds about right. They might have another win on top of that. I'm not 100% sure.
They might, but I do remember that they do have a win over the Stealth. That's at least one.
Yeah. That's not saying too much, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hate to disrespect the local boys around town, but the Stealth needs to get their poop in a group, if you know what I mean. They got some talent, they got some good coaches, but they really need to get their heads right. They could be a decent team in this league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, JoJo started that team up. I expect great things from him. It's just I haven't really seen much from it.
Right. I agree with you 100%. And, sometimes I don't want to call them a first-year team, but I think to a certain extent they are coming out more like a first-year team because they are the Stealth. There are a lot of rookies on the team. I think they felt the effects of the Buccaneers starting up. They pulled a few of their players away from them, as they did us, unfortunately. But, again, this sport is getting popular in this area. I'm glad to see it. It's good to get these kids out here and give them a place to continue their careers.
Oh, absolutely. But anyway, enough of them. Let's talk about the Tanks now. Tanks coming off a 41-0 win over that Stealth team.
Correct.
What do you expect to see from this Tanks team going into this game?
I really want to see the defense dominate again. I think we should be able to keep a goose egg on the scoreboard. I would be disappointed if we do let them score. If there is a score, it might be a special teams or something like that. I really want to see our offensive line get together. Myself and Jaquan are out for a while. We've got some guys back in, but they just need to get more time playing together on the line to get synchronized up together. I think that's our biggest weakness right now.
Absolutely. This Oiler team is actually I've been told that this team is actually, like I said in a past statement, they're actually pretty decent.
Yeah, they have a good history of semi-pro football in Dayton, Ohio. Like I said, I played for a few teams up there years back, and they're going to continue that tradition.
Fans, here come the Tanks!
Yep, here come the Tanks coming out of the sideline fence area over there.
Yep, looks like they are led by Chris Hill. Yeah, but like I said earlier, the Tanks cannot look past this team because they do realize they do have a game next week against a very, very talented Butler County team.
Correct.
So they can't look past this team.
I agree. You cannot look ahead. This is hopefully a game that they will dominate on and be able to work and tweak out some of their weaknesses right now, because you're right. The Broncos are going to be a force to reckon with. Probably one of the best teams in the league, but definitely one of the better teams in our division.
Yeah, they're actually they have the exact same record as us on the Western side.
Are they undefeated?
Yes,
well,
sir.
Yes, in our league play.
In league play,
yes.
yes. Forgot about those other games though.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, we are getting set for the kickoff here. It looks like the Oilers will kick off first.
Let me get some things set up here. Jamie, Coach Rice has got me also doing some game filming as well too. So if occasionally I fade off, I'm focused on the camera.
Yeah, he's multitasking here.
I try.
Well, obviously the team is led by Jamie Rice, head coach, and defensive coordinator Brian Wooten.
Yes, Brian is an excellent defensive coordinator, and I've spent the last few seasons on the defensive line with him and stuff, but there's so much talent that I decided to maybe go over and help out with the offensive line, but Brian is one heck of a coach. Not to knock Jamie at all. Offenses are usually the hardest thing to catch up. The defense has been playing together for so many years that they already have their positions down pat. Looks like number 4 for the Oilers is going to go back and do the kick. And who do we got back in the backfield for receiving?
We looks like we got Michael Clay.
Sounds about right.
And
Chris Hill, maybe?
maybe Chris Hill. It looks like Snook.
Snook? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is Snook
And
Martin.
Snook Martin's going to
Snook
take
Martin to pick up. He's coming up to the 30-yard line. He's got a
he's
gap.
got a seam.
He's got a
He
gap.
breaks
He
up
made a
tackle.
cut. He's up to the 40.
He's still going. And he's going to be
He's going to be brought down.
just shy of the 35-yard line in the Oilers' territory. Basically, he landed where the tee was.
And the kick is returned by Torian Whiting.
Very good return and a very good start for the Tanks to get started on this opening drive.
It's an excellent field position starting for the Tanks right now as we have the offense
Tanks will
coming
take
out.
over 1st and 10 on the Oilers' 35-yard line.
Looks like, they're going to spot the ball in the 36.
Well, the offense is led by Job Swords, the quarterback who's basically averaged like 3 touchdowns a game.
Yes, he has. He's been on fire. His potent attack, both running and throwing, is a great combination. Looks like we're in a pro set. Joe back in the shotgun. He rolls to his left.
He's looking for a run. Oh, he's got a man.
Oh, out of bounds.
It's intercepted, but he's out of bounds. They're going to roll him out of bounds.
That was a little bit of a dangerous pass. He should have maybe curled that one in and ran it.
I actually agree. I mean, he stared him down the entire time. But luckily, that was an incomplete pass.
Right.
That could have been a whole lot worse.
That could have. All that good field position by the kicking team, return team, would have been negated.
All right, 2nd and 10. Job lines up in the shotgun formation again. Claps his hands. Center's ready. Snaps the ball. He drops back. He's going to hand it off.
He's going to have to cut back, return it against the grain. He's going to cut upfield.
Good block, and he's going to be brought down for about maybe 3 or 4 yards.
That was going to be a loss, and fortunately he did manage to cut it back against the grain and come around the other end.
A.J. Williams on the carry.
Yeah, A.J. Williams, good field vision there, the reverse field, and turn a bad play into a decent play.
I think here a hurry-up offense is really going to be a good thing. Today with the humidity and the ability for us to swap players in and out of the game is really going to help this team out a lot.
Very true. It is a scorcher out today.
Yes, sir. Humidity
Job
is
takes the
up.
snap. He drops back. He scrambles right. He's taking off. He's under pressure.
He's going to have to tuck it and run it.
He's going to lower a shoulder, but he's going to be drug out of bounds. Well short of the first down marker.
Job is not afraid to take a lick. Apparently, he put a really good block on that reverse field block. All these guys are they're throwbacks. They like to go out and smack people in the head. They are not afraid to put a lick on somebody. We've got 4th and 5 is what it looks like out here right now.
And I guess they are going to keep the kicker on the sideline. They're going to go for it.
I like this move. I really do. Again, they're lined up in a pro set, 2 wideouts on each side, single backfield, quarterback in the shotgun position, takes a snap. He's got a guy come in on the blitz. It looks like it set up a screen pass, but it was well read. It's going to be a changeover on downs.
Yep, it'll be a turnover on downs, so the Oilers will take over at about the 30-yard line.
I think this is kind of common with our offense. They come out a little bit flat. You got to get those butterflies out, and again, these are the big boys. The heat's going to affect them the most right now. It looks like the Oilers don't have a whole lot of reserves. They got maybe just enough to outfit both sides of the ball with 11 players, maybe 3 or 4 subs possibly.
Yeah, so don't be surprised to see players go both ways.
I agree with that. Fatigue is going to be a huge issue by the third quarter.
Took the words right out of my mouth on that one. Beat me to the punch.
Well, we both experienced it out there on the field and stuff like that in our careers.
Absolutely.
Yep. The Oilers come out and 2 wide out set as well, single backfield shotgun formation. Brian Roten, I like to call him the gambler.
Goes in,
motion, and that was just a total busted play.
Oh, absolutely.
4 defensive linemen was there. Steve Lee, Luke Brown, Dion.
Yeah, big Dion McKinney. Man, we've said his name so many times this season. I mean, he has been a big game changer when it comes to defensive plays.
Oh, yeah. I was kidding Steve Lee coming across the field. I said, I expect you to get 3 sacks for me today. I challenged Chance Freeman to 2 interceptions and at least 1 pick six this evening.
2nd and 12 for the Oilers.
And you know Chance, he'll
it's a good possibility.
It's a very good possibility. He'll take you up on that.
Yeah. Chris Hill also is leading the team in tackles, and he's probably got a few interceptions under his belt as well. Probably going to look at the Defensive Player of the Year once again this year.
Mm-hmm. He is playing phenomenal. Well, he takes a snap and he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it to Freeman Island.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be incomplete.
Chance had decent position.
And the ball is thrown to Freeman Island and incomplete.
I think that the quarterback did put the ball in the one place that Chance could not get to it, but also it was going to be a hard play for the receiver to make that play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was a good throw. I mean, either his receiver's going to catch it or it was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, that's exactly
great throw.
Yeah. That's kind of what you want to do is put it in a position where the defender cannot get to it and give your receiver an opportunity. 3rd and long, it looks like. What do we got there?
It looks like about 3rd and 12.
Big
3rd and 12.
Down takes fans. Let's get this place rocking.
Well, the Oilers line up in the same formation.
Yep.
Single back.
They're going to be a passing team tonight. I think, the offensive teams up there are play more of a pro set type offense. They like to shotgun and wing it and sling it, if you will.
Mm-hmm. He takes the snap,
and
drops
back. Oh, my gosh. Under pressure
and
intercepted by Chris Hill. It's a pick six.
Just going to jog into the end zone.
Touchdown, Tanks.
I believe.
Big Daddy Fresh, Chris Hill. Intercepts the pass and
Chris
returns
Hill.
it for a score.
What the man? That quarterback was under pressure there. He tried. It looked like he just got through it just to get rid of it. And Chris Hill was right there just to pick it off and take it for 6.
32 was the man coming in on the blitz. Who is number 32 on that? Because he really pressured that quarterback to make him make that errant throw there.
Clyde Manuel.
There you go, Clyde Manuel.
Clyde.
Wow, Clyde must be playing a little bit of linebacker. Clyde Manuel played with the Warriors for a few seasons. I'm not sure if he played with the Tanks last year.
I don't think he did.
And he played at Eastern, Kentucky Christian College over in Grayson, Kentucky. Heck of a football player and just an all-around nice guy.
Mm-hmm. He's actually a really nice dude. His biceps are bigger than my head, though.
He is, yes. He is built like a Greek god. And the kick is no good.
Wide left.
That's one position we really need to kind of get some work on. Our kicking game is
extra point is no good.
I hate to see it maybe haunt us down the road.
Tanks lead 6-0.
Well, as we come back up the field with 11:10 left to go in the first quarter, the score is the Tanks 6, the Oilers nothing. Well, Vermillion, since we're out of break here, you want to name off some of our sponsors?
I would love to rattle off a few of these guys. Looks like we got here Weaver's Gas and Oil, one of the great little gas stations down here. Roger W. Davis Funeral Home, South Shore Weight Loss Center. Minix's Giovanni's. The Mex Italian, really good food. The Briar Patch, one of my favorite stops off for grilled or fried chicken. Keith Bowling and Masterwork Jewelers. I think he's got a special coming up, a big summer promotion going on there.
Yeah, I actually think he does.
He does. It's so big it doesn't fit on the page. That's how big of a promotion this is.
I actually agree with that.
Distal Construction Incorporated. Carver Chiropractics, Bus Mac Equipment and Transport. We're getting ready for the kickoff.
Sign up to kickoff. Kicking off for the Tanks will be number 84,
Oh, looks like
Zach Christensen.
Ball fell off the tee for Zach Christensen.